Hi guys, Trudy-chan here. Today is a video of an update and slash story time, I guess you could say. This is kind of my first story time. And today's story is about this little girl here, who's called Tally. She is about 14 years old. And yeah, we kind of had a big choice to make, and whether now we have 5 cats and stuff, and it's kind of big news. So you got slash update slash family member. She's so cute. Not to mention, I'll add some really cute pictures at the end of this video. Like at one point she stood there for like 10 minutes with her tongue out, just like, and it was so weird, but she was so strange. And why are you wet? I don't know what. And it was just really cute. So yeah, let's get on with the video. So one of the people that my mum works with, as she works and helps children with transport, you kind of get it. She sort of talked to her mum that had one of my other cats called Telsa. I don't know if you remember him from way back when I started my YouTube channel, but you're clawing your. But basically, what happened was, I know they were kind of good friends back then. But escalating on from that, her and her husband had separated. This is my mum's friend, and basically because they split, the place where she was moving didn't have pets where they weren't allowed. So unfortunately she had 2 choices. She could either have this cat put down, or she could give it a new home, of course. So obviously, because my family have a huge spawn of animals in my house, because personally in the family we all love animals, and I do have a slight loving for animals myself. She decided, why not take this cat and raise it as our own? Because of course, why would you let a cat that has still a slight life to live put it down because it's not getting a home, or because of this stupid rule that they have to put? So we decided that we would obviously take her on as our own little cat. And of course she had an original name, I can't remember what it was, and when she came with us we kind of gave her the same name. So originally on today she has the exact same name she carried with her old family, and that name was Tally. Now, of course, she's a strange cat. I admit that. She is very strange, but every cat in their own little way, everybody's gonna love their cat. I mean, the person watching this now is gonna love their cat. And it's just the way you just look at them and you're like, I love that cat. It's a cool cat. But we took her on as our own, and she settled in very well, apart from her short little claws. So, hang on, let me do that. Don't leave me. Gotta stay. Let me move my camera for a sec, guys. Yeah, this is Tally. She doesn't look 14 actually, I don't think. But she is really settled in well. But following from that, one of my other cats had gone missing, and it's not something that happened, and she has been missing for like 3 weeks now, and it's just worrying, and I'm wondering where she is. We rang all the vets, and common things in life is that your cats sadly go missing. And I obviously had a cat before all of these animals, mostly all of them, and it was basically a point where we've had him since a kitten, and it got to a year old and over, and then he suddenly went missing, and I haven't seen him for almost a year now. So you would expect that, oh no, he's, you know, I mean, at some point, I know it's hard to accept, but you've got to accept that point that your cat's not going to come back and it's gone forever. But it's not wrong in having that little tinsy hope that they're going to come back, because I remember one of my friends, they told me that their cat went missing for about a year, and then 3 months in, within a new year, it came back. So I'm not going to give up yet. She was a lovely cat. Her name was Lena, and she was gorgeous. I loved her to bits. I mean, the story of her was, she got abandoned somewhere, and obviously there's someone took her in off the street, because obviously why would you leave cats there? I just think that's wrong. In my opinion, it's wrong anyway. And she took them in and she put it on Facebook, and my mum was like, we've got to have these cats, we've got to give them a home. So she gave them a home, and here we are today, filled with animals in our house. And my friends say I live in a zoo, so you guys know that I have an obsession with animals, and so does my family, and I adore them with all my heart, and I could never let that go. And deep down, I really want to be a dog groomer. And I love my cats, and my dogs, and my chickens, and my bunnies. I mean, I even have a giant rabbit called Shelly, and he's gorgeous. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and sorry I haven't been uploading recently, and I'll see you in the next one.